an air purifier. And you're saying, wait a minute, but that's a fan. Yes, but it's very different from most other fans. This one is from LivePure. It's the Oscillating Bladeless fan. There's filtration in this fan. We're gonna take you all the way through it. So if you've been saying, wait a minute, I need a fan, but I do know that I need cleaner air, I want you to give us a few minutes and we're gonna give you all of the details. I'll just tell you right now, we've got 2 colors remaining. We have it in red and we have black. Red, we only have a couple hundred. Oh, actually, fewer than 100. Fewer than 100. Black, we have, it's fewer than 2,000. So we were pretty good right there with the black. Over the last few presentations, over 19,600 of these have been ordered. We did have a whole table filled with colors. Now it's just red and black. We're gonna give you all the details, but you'll notice that on our table, we're showing you what traditional fans we're usually used to. This is a thing of the past. This is not only old technology, this is a little bit more problematic because there are blades, there's no filtration. These are as dirty as they come just from your everyday air. You'll notice that these from LivePure, not the same. I want to encourage you to go to hsn.com and read the reviews because these are customer picks on hsn.com. And I'm telling you, they are fantastic. They're on, they're not loud. You can see that we do have that air moving and it is air that's gone through the filtration system. Let's give you all of the details. You're going to get that remote control. You even have a light built in, and you can even change the color of the light, which is really nice. It's a beautiful LED accent light, very decorative. You can make it white, green, purple, or blue, and there's so much more that goes into this. We took $30 off the price. You've got free shipping. I mean, you've got everything. Vonabelle Sherman is standing close to give us all the details. Vonabelle, I tell you, there's no wonder why over 19,000 of these have been ordered. It is a fan that has everything.
Yeah, it's not just a fan. It has so many great other attributes, which is, you know, nice to have at home. And you can see the power of this fan blowing my little pinwheel. But I also can send you out a little bit of, woo, right into the camera, a little bit of balloons of love there. You could see the projection. I did that because you could see how the power of the fan sent that balloon out. But here's what we do a little bit differently. So before we send that air to you, we actually clean it with cocoa carbon filter. Now, cocoa carbon is what is in the LivePure air purifiers as well. So this is going to purify the air before it multiplies down here and then projects out the hoop to meet your skin to cool you this summer. Now, most of us do a summer survival kit. We want to collect things that help us get through the summer the most comfortable we can. And I think a great fan is a great way to do that. And this is bladeless, so it's safe for you, for your grandchildren, for your pets, and I think that's really important. Also, it's portable. It's only about 6 pounds, only about 23 inches tall, so easy to move around room to room. Also, small footprint down here. So if you have this on your nightstand, you can also fit your glasses in your book and your, lip moisturizer as well. So this is like a really sweet spot. Now, it does come with a remote, which I always think is that little extra effect, having a remote. And here you can control your speeds, which are low, medium, and turbo. So super powerful. And also a timer. Maybe you want to breeze on you just as you're going to sleep for that first hour or two. We have a timer that's possibilities of 1, 2, 4, and 8. And then, see this circle here? You can't see it in my lights, but I actually have my red one on a green setting for the light. I have this one on the blue. This gives you the ability to have LED accent lighting, night light, baby light, romantic light for dinner, whatever you would want. And LivePure was really smart. That light works separate from the fan. So you don't have to hide this fan. After you're done 3-4 months of that summer heat, leave this out. It's so pretty, people wouldn't even know what it was, but then you can use the lighting whenever you want for the whole 12 months. Normally you have those big, ugly, dust-catching fans, the tall ones that are tippy, I call tippy dinosaurs. You have to hide those. So when you buy a fan, your next thought is, wait, where am I going to keep this?
Right.
Garage, attic, basement. Not with this. Tamara, this can stay out 12 months a year.
Yes, yes, and you will use it and you'll enjoy it. And we're showing you a few different places of where you're definitely going to want to have this one close to you when you have this in your home. And we're showing you, the fact is, if we didn't tell you it was a fan, you would think it was a piece of art. That's what I've seen, and that's what some of even the reviews have said, because this is a customer pick on hsn.com. The best part, and you're seeing it right there, is that you've got oscillation, you've got the light, you've got the filtered, and I was showing you along the back where the filter underneath this panel, that's where that unfiltered air goes in and the filtered air comes out the front. It really is a great unit. It weighs 6 pounds, so it is gonna be easy for you to move this around if you need it to, but what's probably gonna happen is you're gonna dedicate a spot in your home for this, and you won't have to move it like the tippy dinosaurs. Those old fans, haven't you found yourself apologizing for it because it's so dirty and so loud and it dances all over the place and it doesn't stay in place and nobody wants to sit next to it? It's not gonna be the case with this. And it's less than $100. I love that you've got all of this technology built in and you're not spending an arm and a leg. Use the free shipping, which is fantastic. Use the flex pay, which is about $25. And if you want the red, you will only have about, oh gosh, 6 dozen of these left, so you'll only have a few more minutes in which to get it in red. The others are in black, which is another great home design color. Manufacturer's 3-year limited warranty on the motor, and Montebell, that's a big deal because for many of us, we're gonna have this running for hours and hours a day, for weeks and months at a time.
Yeah, and LivePure always makes really pretty products. You can see this is so pretty and so unique, but also so safe. Look, I can touch the inside of this. So if your children or grandchildren are there, maybe you have this on the floor because you're playing board games, you never have to have that fear factor of, oh, will the kids go touch it, which you will always have with a bladed fan that's boxed. I know when I was a kid, you know, we were tempted to stick things in there that we shouldn't. Look at this. This image shows you the circulation. You see the balloons going through and then recirculating. So we will be circulating your air, giving you that cool breeze. But notice those balloons are not popping. Right. That's because this is bladeless technology. So this is my little feather duster. It's a lamb's wool. Touch the insides, just your kitty's tail, your doggy's tail, your kids that you love, your grandkids. You never have to worry with this bladeless technology. So what's happening here is the air is being taken in the back, like Tamara showed you. There's this grate in the back, but it's going through a layer of filtration of cocoa carbon. So we're gonna take out the dust and the dander and the dust mites and some odors even. Then the air spends a little bit time down here where it's amplified and then sent out the hoop. And this will reach about 8 feet. So that's why it's so important to have a remote, because when you're reaching so far, maybe it's across the room, but you have the remote to control it. And I had somebody reach out to me on Facebook, and they didn't realize there was a little tab to pull on the remote. They do that with shipping. Pull that tab so your remote works.
Right.
Take a look at this. This is smoke going through, fog going through, and the fan is projecting that air, which is projecting that smoke. And then what we did during that process was we changed the colors on the fan for you so you could see you get white, green, purple, and blue. Those choices are all yours for 12 months a year because the lighting works separate from the fan. That's why I love this. Usually you get a fan, and then immediately you have to go, okay, I have to store this. How big should I get this? Because what am I going to do with it when I don't need it? Don't worry about that. This can stay out all the time. Small footprint, always use the lighting, whether it's for the kids or accent lighting or romantic lighting, and then it does oscillate. And you can control that on the front panel or on the remote. The oscillation is nice because it comes and goes and comes and goes. And I found out from my friends who wear contacts that they always look for a fan that does that, because a direct breeze dries out your eyes, or even if you have dry eyes, as Shannon Smith mentioned to me, she has dry eyes. So you want that breeze to be changing so it doesn't dry out your contacts. So Tamara, that's something I learned from friends, and so oscillation on this fan is a really nice extra feature.
I like that, and I love that. It's something I hadn't thought about. I know that I like the coolness that the fan brings, but I don't like the air blowing directly on me. So that's why I like an oscillation as well. well, and it gives you that cool breeze where you are, which is great. You can see we took our lights down so that you could see we have the green illuminated on the black and we have the blue illuminated on the red. We have 4 dozen remaining in red. So if you want the red, it's pretty much last call, okay? And which means you can use the phone and call us to order it, or you can jump on hsn.com and you're only a couple of clicks away from getting the red fan, and of course you're gonna get that remote control as well. It plugs into a standard outlet, so there's nothing extra you have to do. It weighs 6 pounds. It's 22 inches tall. It's 11.5 inches from side to side, and it's about just over 6.5 inches deep. So you can kind of get a feel for where you want it to be. And this is how you move it, just like that, because you can move it. Unlike these kind of units, and these are the ones we grew up with. You may even have these in your garage right now, and every time you're constantly moving it around, trying to move it out of the way, because you're thinking, well, I need a fan, but this is an eyesore. These don't do the job as effectively for a room. This, I mean, takes up a whole space. So why not have something that can sit comfortably on a nightstand, on a side table, oscillate, help to filter that air, gives you light, and it's easy to use, and it's a remote control, so you never even have to go near it. And it's never gonna get dirty like those old fans, because those old fans, in order to clean them, you literally had to take them apart. You'd have to take out at least 6 to 8 screws, take them apart, soak them, put them back together. Nobody's gonna do that. With this, you use a duster. Dust it off and keep on moving. And because there's filtration built in, I dare say you won't even have nearly as much dust as you've seen on some of those older fans. You're seeing some colors there that are already sold out. Soon the red will be sold out and black will be your choice. Red, we're down to 2 dozen, and then we say goodbye to that one. Already over 19,600 of these have been ordered. But I always say, it doesn't matter if you haven't ordered yours yet. So call us or shop on hsn.com. Use FlexPay, it's $25. And I'll tell you, if you're hot anywhere in your home and you need the cool, this is a great way to go. Vonabelle, we're gonna come back to you. I know that for some folks who are just tuning in, they're saying, wait a minute, LivePure, I usually hear LivePure with air purifiers, but this is a bladeless fan.
It's a bladeless fan, and we've incorporated some air purifying in it, which is a really nice feature. But not only that, when bladeless technology came out, just like in the last year, it was $200, $300, $400. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, but I'm not spending that. It's too much money. My purse strings don't stretch that wide. LivePure made it so that everybody can have a bladeless fan, incredible power, coolness to reach your skin this summer and every summer after. But we incorporated that cocoa carbon to capture the dust particles, dust, some odors, just like we have on our air purifier. So that's so helpful. And now you can afford it. And then you pointed out the fans. See what happens with those other fans where it's blade space, blade space. Well, look at that. Isn't that pretty, that profile on the front?
Yes.
So fans have blade space, blade space. Well, that gives you that buffeting sound. That's why it's noisy and a little bit irritating, because of that. With bladeless technology, you don't have that. It is one smooth, great breeze, continuous, meeting your skin to cool you down this summer. So it's a great purchase, because every summer everybody thinks, okay, what do I need for this summer? You know, there's always new things you have to buy or restock. Maybe you don't have a great fan and you've been thinking about it. This one has LED light built in. And if you do get the red one, or if you're gonna get a second one, I like the red because if you put on the blue light, you're, 2/3 through with any patriotic decoration. And then if you put on the green light, you're done for Christmas. Right? You got some red and green. If you're a simple decorator or you want to have your fan added to decor, I like that. Of course, black is a great classic. It looks terrific in any of the colors. The black makes the light pop even more, as true with anything against black. But this is bladeless technology without the high price. It moves a lot of air, but it's not choppy air. And this unit certainly isn't ugly, as you can see.
Right, right.
Here's how big the projection is, Tamara. We're putting that fog through the fan. The fan is projecting it. That's about 8 feet. And we're flipping through the colors so you can see in the fog the color choices, which are white, green, purple, and blue. And those are all available to you all 12 months because the control for the light is separate from the fan. But the fan is what you want to get it for. Everything else is like icing on the cake. You want a powerful fan. You want us to clean the air before we project it through that hoop to meet you. And this one is safe. Your kids, grandkids, pets, and it's so, so attractive. And everybody can get it home. So it's helping you have the clean air that you want, but also the airflow that you want. And it's not a dinosaur. You don't have to hide it. And it's from LivePure. 3-year warranty, always USA-based customer service, which means if you have a question or problem, you'll be calling the United States of America, and an American will answer the phone, and a lot of people really appreciate that. So it's like a great package that's just, check your boxes all the way around, Tamara.
For sure. And remember, this one is a customer pick on hsn.com. I want to read you a couple of reviews. This one says, I love this fan. It has great airflow and it looks like a piece of art. It fits well with my decor. Very true. Another one says, really love the fan and it doesn't look clunky in my living room. It even sets a mood with the lights. I like that. So it gives you more than what we've expected from fans of the past. And that's what these are. Fans of the past. I say this